Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. This is my final video for tonight. It just dawned on me, so I figured I'd better do it. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna give you the whole 1,000 right here, right now. There are gonna be videos that I'm going to make on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and I'm not always gonna hit the mark, and I'm gonna take responsibility for that right now. I have sinned on my people on my native side because I couldn't find anyone who would sell me regalia. So yeah, I bought it out of a fucking costume store. So I own that. And I didn't know that Cherokee didn't do war paint, and there will be videos here that have war paint. So if you're indigenous and I didn't say anything before, I'm saying it now just to get that shit out the way so that it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass later. I own that. I own everything on this damn thing, which is why I tell y'all I give you 99.9. Sometimes I give you the whole 1,000. And, I gotta own the shit because it's on video, so I can't really deny it, regardless of the fact that videos can be doctored. No. These are mine. I did the shit because I was under the impression of knowledge that was not knowledge. Alright? And being poor and wanting to honor native culture and shit, the only way I could find it was I had got a costume from the fucking costume store. Now, at the time, I wasn't on my reconnecting journey. At the time, I also didn't know how offensive that shit was. So I packed all that shit up, never to fucking touch it ever the fuck again. First chance I get to burn it, I'm probably going to burn it and burn away all my sins with that shit. So I'm owning everything, good, bad, the ugly, and I'm owning it right here, right now, on a Monday night at 11:26 p.m. So I'm also apologizing. I will never please everybody. I will never get anything right all the time. I'll get it right when it's right. When it's wrong, it's going to be wrong, and there's nothing I can do about it. And once you say stuff, you can't unsay it. And that's the thing that a lot of us tend to forget, and we say we take it back. And the truth is, you really can't take it back. You just have to own it right then and there. So that's why when I tell y'all stuff, or when I delete a video, I tell you when I delete it, because I'm owning my shit. Like I said last night in the video that I deleted it for this, this, and this. And that was the video about the politicians are going to fuck us all, and we're stupid enough to continue to let this happen. And I'm not wrong, but everything that I said at the beginning of the very first video, it just got into my biases, and it just went in a direction that it didn't need to go. And I deleted it, and I owned it, and I'm owning it fucking again. I am never going to get it all the way right all the fucking time. I am going to piss people off, probably more so than not, which is why I'm going to own this shit now. To everyone, whether you are indigenous, black, or white, and you are in the heritages in which I fall from, I am sorry. You do not have to accept my apology, and I will not blame you if you don't. But you have this video here that says I own my fuck-ups. That's it. This is me owning all my fuck-ups from years gone by. This is me owning all my failures that I've done. So to everyone that's been in any movie that I've ever made, I apologize. I have failed you. I have not worked as hard as I have been working to get nowhere. So I have to take the fault, even though I've been busting my ass, and one of my webisodes and shit got stolen. But I have failed you, and I own it. And I own it because Mr. Lee didn't have to give me time to be in Dragon's Breath. The Bowie sisters, Jay Diz, CLS, Bruce Johnson, Courtney Monroe, Rodney, I can't remember which name it is. I know you had a hell of a lot of hair. Prince Tavius, the young white guy that was in my Fallen Dragons movies, like my very first movie. The young white guy in fuck, what the fuck was the movie? The Cleanup. Lewis, who was in Fallen Dragons and The Cleanup. Everybody who's ever come across my path, I'm sorry. I have let you down, but I have been busting my ass for 21 years as James Williams Jr. and have not gotten any acting work. So for the next 21 fucking years, Echo Fang Grey Wolf had to come into existence because James Williams Jr. has failed. I have not given up. I just failed. But you don't really fail unless you don't try. And I'm not giving up because I've been pushing it and I haven't gotten any kind of response for anything. But I am owning my fuck-ups. So again, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any other social media. I'm owning my shit. I'm owning all my sins, and I apologize for all of my sins. And if you're sticking with me, I thank you, and I hope that you stick with me. I can only go up from here, because I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Fuck, I'm under the fucking barrel. So if I own my shit, it might make it a little bit easier for you guys to stick around. Like I said, I give you 99.9. And when the 1,000 is needed, I give you that shit. And yeah, your feelings are going to get hurt. And now that you know your feelings are going to get hurt, then you can't really get mad because I just told you your feelings are going to get hurt. So people are going to go find my videos of the war paint and the costume and all that. Yeah, I own that shit. I can only say I'm sorry. But I also can say that my lack of knowledge is part of the problem. There also isn't enough natives that I could go and buy native stuff from, which is how that shit happened. That shit's on me. I also didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know the BIA existed until I started my reconnecting journey, which I started after thinking that I had skin cancer. So that was like maybe 5 years ago, at best. My dad's been dead for 8, so I've had my hip replacement for about 8 years, depending on how you want to look at it, between 8 and 9 years. And my kung fu isn't as good as it used to be. Doesn't mean I can't fucking beat anybody's ass. It just means it's not as good as it used to be. If you go check out Kung Fu Havoc #1 and compare side by side of that body versus the body that is what I have for the rest of my life, you're going to see a major fucking difference in speed and technique versus now I have more technique versus speed, which really sucks because I would much rather have had my speed and have the technique now but the speed back then. It's not going to happen. I'm almost 50 years old. But like I said, I am owning my sins. So if I have offended you in any way, shape, or form to the 191 of you who are here, Echo Fan Grey Wolf, aka James Williams Jr., is sorry. I hope we can go forward with me continuing to do what I do. And like I said, I am never going to please everyone, but I'm going to do my goddamn best to please you as best I can. And we're never always going to see eye to eye. That's part of being human. So, since we're all human, understand, I'm not coming after anybody in the comments or any of that shit because it doesn't change your opinion. It don't. And if I give you a bad opinion to a bad opinion from you, it makes me still look like the bad guy. But why give you a bad opinion when I can just move on? And if you keep giving me more bad opinions, maybe more people will come and check me out and see what the fuck the fuss is about. But again, to everyone I have offended, I apologize. It is an apology that you do not have to accept, but you cannot say that I never said that I was sorry. So here we go. I am sorry. This is how I'm going to end the video with the words, I am sorry. I'm sorry that I failed you for those who I've failed. I'm sorry that I've pissed you off for those who I've pissed off. I am sorry for all my sins, and you don't have to accept my apology. But know that I said it, so you can never say that I never said I was sorry, because I am sorry. Thank you for watching. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Be seeing you.